What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day that I have been waiting for since I've set out on this adventure, set out on buying this truck. It's Lift and Wheels Day. The wheels are en route. They are en route to my cousin's house, and I'm driving from Orlando to Vero, and I got about an hour and 20 minutes till I get there. And then we're installing the lift kit today, which is a Toy Tech Boss Illumina 2.0. It's a 3-inch lift, and we have some upper control arms, and we also have some new wheels and tires, which I haven't disclosed, only on my Instagram, but it's a little bit of a change, which is a good change. But we are installing my lift and tires today, and boy oh boy, I can't be more excited, because that means that I get to play around with some of the big boys. Because every time I roll up around a red light or whatever it may be, want to go to a truck show, I can't, because I don't have a lift and wheels and tires, and I mean pretty much everything else is done on the truck. But if you don't know the story, the wheels have been on back order for the last like 4 or 5 months, and it's been nuts. The tires have been sitting at the company that I ordered them through, Custom Offsets. They've been pretty great so far for the last 4 months. I mean, they have had like $3,000 of my money. However, so I ordered these wheels. I had my heart set on them. I didn't want anything else, so I went with these, and I ordered them probably August. I would say probably around the August time, and they said, okay, it's probably going to be about 4-week back order. I said, no problem, not a problem at all. So 4 weeks come and go, nothing, and then just week after week, nothing updated. The company finally sent something after like 2 months, when we got into like, or whatever, into October, and they were like, hey, lack of raw materials, you're not, excuse me, a lack of raw materials, you're not getting your wheels until probably sometime in the early new year, or sometime in the spring. I was like, oh shit. So I went back and I tweaked my order just a little bit, and I got a different model, same make, and for some reason I guess they either had them in stock, but they got them out. But that was like a month and a half ago, and then they got the Custom Offsets, got the wheels in, and one of the 4 was damaged, so they had to order another one, and it took another week to get in, and it took forever just to get that. Then they did a little bit of a coating package to them. They mounted and balanced them, and they shipped them out. And instead of using like FedEx or UPS like a normal human being, they used this random like Roadrunner. But they got here within like a week. I was like, man, I could have walked from Orlando to Wisconsin, wherever Custom Offsets are, probably within a week. So I don't know, it was a little strange, but they're here. Whatever, it's all in the past. Today is the day, and if you can't tell, I'm excited. Let's go. All right, here we are. Here are the wheels. Ooh, yes, sir. 33s, BF Goodrich, Mud Terrains, KM3s on the RRW, RH7-8s. I'll put all the description in all the info in the description. Got upper control arms, got the Toy Tech 3-inch lift going on the 2021. All right, so we have the stock springs out. We actually have the whole entire suspension in the front. Haven't put the wheels on yet. Took us a lot longer than we expected, but this is kind of a first look at what the front looks like with the upper control arm, the whole spring, the whole coilover, if you will. And it looks like it's dropping a lot lower than it was. So that, and this is supposed to be at 2 inches. So we're gonna try to see if we can get it at 3 inches and see what that looks like. We ran into an issue. This is all one piece. So instead of it coming out to the left, it goes to the right, and you have to bend your inner fender to go through the engine bay. And that probably took us an hour and a half just to do that. So if you're doing this, just be in mind, you're gonna have to bend your fender if you want to take off your upper control arm and have to go through the engine bay to take out that long bolt. So now we're gonna try to put a tire on.
The hardness is fucking way better on those. Granted, those are like some good shit.
All right, it is the next day. And we got pretty much the front on. We had to drop the diff. It was like 11 o'clock, and we were like, oh, what is this box for? And then right now we're running the back, and we're doing the add-a leaf. Yeah, so we got the back, half of the back going. These bolts that the kit gives you kind of de-threaded itself and kind of mangled, so we couldn't tighten it last night. It was like way past anybody being open, but you have that shim in there, and then pretty much once that gets tightened up, you put the new U-bolts on, then the new coilover or the new spring goes in, and honestly the back should be done within an hour, because really we just got caught up on that bolt. But yeah, this is how the front's looking. The front looks amazing. Still got to get a few things done. We want to raise it up a little bit. I think it's at its 2 inch, so we're gonna see if we can crank it up to 3, but it looks great right now. All right, so here's what the back looks like with the new coilover shock, whatever you call it. So that process, you have to put the shock in first before you put the add-a leaf in, or tighten the add-a leaf. It just gets too tight when you have the add-a leaf all with the U-bolts. So definitely add the coilover or shock in first. But yeah, it has this like wedge in there, bigger U-bolts, add-a leaf, that gives it that extra little 2-inch bump. But yeah, pretty simple on the back, and now we're going to do the other side, but looks much better than stock for sure.